Centre. Can you click it?
Uh-huh.
You booked in? Yeah. Okay, you need to go to the visitor centre. They'll give you a head.
So make sure to wear this. This will be the ticket.
Yes.
The entrance is there, but the bathroom.
Because they're Kentucky stuff. Yeah.
Andy Lewis had it worked, and David Clark had it worked out to the hour.
Because you're going to be leaving soon. You'll be leaving.
Something's kicked in.
Okay, the long
This is a final written warning. Then the next one it's like period.
So you said about having back.
Go on, thank you. It's always nice to see you. Have a lovely Christmas.
Yes. That was very quick after.
I'll get there in about 2 hours' time.
Is that the only one we have to
Do you want to? You already are. Yeah, you can ask.
But are they more expensive?
yeah, those are £5.10.
That's all right. These are...
가서 여기서 관리하는 식, 여기서 관리한다는 건 건물 안에 있을 수 없고 여기서 관리하는 식을 보다